All right. Okay, for today's class, I'll be doing a rundown of how to get a crypto job even without a CV. That's the emphasis. So the emphasis here is that you can move from no knowledge, zero knowledge, and you are here. You are at a place where you are earning a lot of money. But you have to have the mindset of getting results. You have to have the mindset of getting the experience. Because of course, you can start this space without experience. Because me personally, when I started this space, when I joined, I didn't have the experience. But I'm going to put you through the step-by-step guide that helped me, helped my siblings, helped my friends, helped every other person that have gotten results through the same strategies. So these are strategies that have been tried over and over again, and they produce results. So I believe and I pray that they will definitely bring results for you, as long as you apply yourself to every one of the strategies. So first thing first, where are there crypto jobs? Now, because cryptocurrencies, at least before you came to look for crypto jobs, you would have known that crypto exists and Bitcoin exists. Now, these are the digital currencies, and these digital currencies were created by a company, a group of persons coming together to say, we want to produce an extra utility to the world. We want to bring something of benefit to the world. Meaning that they have a solution. They want to leverage on the blockchain technology to provide a solution to a problem that's existing. And we have over 16,000 cryptocurrencies. Let me share my screen so I don't look as if I'm saying okay. I'm coming, let me share my screen. All right, I'm sharing my screen now. We have over 16,000 cryptocurrencies. That means we have over 16,000 companies, crypto companies out there. Now, like right now, CoinMarketCap is recorded 16,748 cryptocurrencies. That means 16,748 companies. And when we come back tomorrow, this number would have increased. That means more companies have come out. And like I said before, more job opportunities have come out. Now, one thing you should know about cryptocurrencies is that community is very vital to crypto companies. Community is very important because remember, the technology itself is very decentralized. Very, very decentralized. In the sense that people, it's peer-to-peer, it's person-to-person. If people are not existing, this technology will not exist. The usage will not exist. So they are existing because of people. Now, the value of Bitcoin is at this place now. The value of Bitcoin is at the value of Bitcoin is at over $40,000 because of what? People that are holding the coin and because of the quantity. Now, if everybody decides to sell off all their crypto bags, everything crypto they are holding, Bitcoin will lose its value. So cryptocurrency, the value of cryptocurrencies are dependent on community. That is why, if you notice, any of you that have been into crypto for a while, you see that the more persons are in a community, the higher chances of the value of a particular cryptocurrency going up, because there'll be more holders and there will be more taking advantage of the use that the cryptocurrency has to offer. So that means that the skill sets that these crypto companies are looking for will be around the things that we encourage community building. Now we're looking at if it's going to be a cryptocurrency, some of the cryptocurrency have websites, not all of them. Have websites, have applications, have wallets. If these wallets are not user-friendly, nobody will use them. So which means they'll be looking for someone who is good at creating user-friendly interface, UI, UX. Now, we are dealing with human being, which means we need to have someone who will always be ready to answer people's questions or direct them to the resources they need. And the community that these crypto companies use are Telegram, Discord. This means that they'll be looking for Discord managers, Telegram managers, and these people are called community managers. They are there to make sure that the community members are engaging, they are knowledgeable about the products in the community, their questions are answered on time, and order is maintained in these communities. That's the Telegram group or the Discord group. These people, they work shifts because one person might not be able to cover the whole 24 hours. They work shifts. You might say, okay, I'm available for 4 hours, and you get a job to work for 4 hours. You answer questions, you share relevant links of the company to these people to answer their questions. When the question is too big for you, you refer the questions to the tech. You're helping the company keep an eye on their most valuable people, which is the community. Community is very valuable to these people. So however they treat the community will determine how these people will handle the project they are presented to them. Which is why any community that doesn't pay attention to any products or project or crypto project that doesn't pay attention to community lose relevance really, really fast. And then when people start asking questions and nobody is there to answer their questions, they begin to lose relevance because there are over 16,000 cryptocurrencies for them to pay attention to. And you're here, not paying attention to them. They will leave you and look for the next one, the next big thing out there. So that's where the community management comes in. And then there's these companies need online presence. They need online presence on social media. We all know that every young person, old person, and middle-aged person, they're on their phones these days. They're on social media. So you need social media managers to keep their handles updated. Because if I'm going to browse for a project, to know if I should invest in a project, I should check out their handles to know how they're committed to making sure that the relevant information is out there, educating people about the project. So this means that they need social media managers, people that will manage their social media handles and update the handles with relevant information that will bring people to engage, that will create more awareness for the project on social media. Now, that means they will need content writers. They have Medium, because Medium is like the blog of this website. They'll have Medium. So these content writers who write their tech materials, who write out their press release, who release content about frequently asked questions of these companies to the public, so people can lay hands on information about the project. That means they need content writers. Now, companies need data that will tell them this is where we should head towards. This is what we should focus on. They need data analysts, someone that can look at numbers and say, according to numbers, this is what we should be doing. According to the numbers we have, this is what we should focus on. According to the numbers we have, this is what we should face. That means they need a data analyst. Now, what I'm trying to say is that there are myriads of skill sets you either have or you can acquire. Now, some of us don't know that we even have some of these skill sets. Some of us are very good with writing, but we've never channeled it to a place that will give us money. Some of us are very good with people, but we've never channeled it to a place that will give us money. Some of us are very good in different areas. Okay. Hope you guys are following me. If you can follow me, just indicate that you are following me. All right. Now, this is a website where you can get, of course, you can get jobs from. So that this means that this is a very, very, very doable. Now, from companies have different hiring capacities because some of them are either startups, some of them are startups, some of them have been in this space for a long time. So newer companies have higher chance of employing someone who doesn't have experience because at that point, they can't even afford to pay a specialist, someone who just specializes in just a particular area, because it costs them up to like $3,000 to $5,000 to pay one person per month. So they would rather hire someone to pay the person $400, $500, $1,000 per month, because this person will be willing to be a generalist and grow with the company. So that is the reason why for you who have little or no knowledge of the system, you should look out for opportunities, new companies, because they are willing to allow you grow and gain experience with them. As long as you are willing to grow, as long as you're willing to give your time. So, so what do you need to start these crypto jobs? What do you need to start? You need willingness. You need a willingness of heart, and you need passion and what's that word? You need a why, in quotes. Like for me now, the reason why do I want to make money? The reason why I want to make money is because I have things I need money to, I need to achieve with money. And how do I want to achieve that? How do I want to make that money? I have to look for a way to do several jobs at a time. And the crypto job space gives me the opportunity to be able to handle up to 3 jobs at a time and still deliver results. So what is your reason? Why do you want to make extra money? So you need a willingness of heart, you need passion, and you need a strong why. Because that strong why that will wake you up in the morning and tell you that, hey, you need to go and improve your skill. And now that you have a desire to make extra cash, you have a desire to give value. What's the next thing? The next thing is ask relevant questions. So how do I go about it? How do you go about it? One way to go about it is you ask yourself, you start with what you have. What do you know already? Now, like I tell people, Valucop in itself doesn't believe that there's anybody out there that doesn't have something that they cannot offer. Everyone has something they can offer, but they don't know that they can monetize it. And that's the truth. It could be that you know how to transcribe audios because you can listen to audios and they are very, it could be that you're very someone that can manage community. But this time around, you are used to handling, of course, people physically. But this time around, this is a mind people online. Remember, nobody was born into the world with all the knowledge they need. Everything you know today, you learned it somehow, either actively or passively. So why do you think that you don't need to apply yourself to knowledge in order to be able to get these crypto jobs? Which is why you start with what you know. Okay, now, if you think there's nothing, you don't know any skill at all, you don't have any thing you're good at, there's a list of skill set, a list of job portfolios, roles you can apply for, especially under the non-tech category. From graphic design to content writing, community management, data analysis is a bit on the tech side, social media manager, name them. Even on the content writing, we have tech writing, we have copywriting, we have all manner of writing on the content writing. Then you pick an area that you think you can commit yourself to learn. You commit yourself to learn. But this time around, you're learning it in the area of the cryptocurrency. Now, before you commit yourself to, why you start learning that? You start learning about what is crypto, because you need basic understanding of crypto. When you find out, you have to start from like the history. How did crypto get to this point? And then which era are we in now? which I explained in the first two videos. The era we are in now, the NFT area, NFT era, the what they call it, Metaverse, gaming, Web3. Of course, I forgot to mention DAO, decentralized autonomous organizations. These are the eras that we are in right now. So you apply yourself to, okay, what are these eras? Because if you notice, if you're a writer in this particular era, in this day and time, in 2022, they want to know whether you can write a content in the gaming section. It's no longer about, see, before I came into crypto, I used to write for gaming, but in the area of casinos. I used to do outsourcing. I had a friend who is outsourced content to me. I write for casinos. And then I used to write for, I used to do creative writing. I used to write poetry, short stories, and all of that. But when I switched to crypto, I started writing content under crypto. That means I started reading things that are crypto related so that I can know how to write. Because the more you do something, the more you get better at it. That's what I just keep emphasizing. The more you do something, the more you get better at it. So if you want to be a writer in this space, you should write, if you can write every day, do it, because you get better at it. If you have opportunity to practice what you know for free, you do it and get better at it, because it will pay you. When you start earning $10,000 now, most of you will not even remember me. All of you just be on your own now and enjoy your money. So, now that you know, you need to learn. You need to learn. You need to follow the right, if you're looking for where to get information to read, you need to follow the right people on Twitter. Twitter is a myriad of information. Follow the right people on Twitter. For example, now, follow my brother, Paul Emmanuel NG on Twitter. If you follow him and follow everybody that he's following, you will learn a lot about crypto space. If you follow him, Paul Emmanuel NG, and follow everybody that is following, you will learn a lot in this space. So Twitter has plenty of information already. Like for example, now cryptobanter.com, you will learn a lot. Bankless, you will learn a lot. You will learn literally a lot. You know, when I tell people that you can even learn on Instagram, they're like, how do you learn on Instagram? Just smile. Just yesterday, I was going through how to do some stuff. If you go to Instagram, will only give you back what you search for. That's how the algorithm works. There was someone that watches a lot of videos around weddings. It's only weddings that they will show you. If you go to the explore page, it's only weddings you'll be seeing there. But if someone searches around, for example, now skills, Instagram will give you back skills in your feeds and also in your explore page. So we're looking for, if you're someone that if you use Pinterest, another place you can get information, you can learn a lot is Pinterest. If you search a lot about skills and things that you want to learn, Pinterest will give you back relevant searches in that area. If you search irrelevant things or search things that are not related to what you want to learn, they will give it back to you. Same thing with if you go to some websites, they give you back feeds based on what you search for more often, because the algorithm is built that way. The algorithm is built that way. So leverage all those things. Like even if you're using YouTube too, YouTube will always give you feeds based on videos you search for on YouTube. So you leverage that. YouTube is another place you can learn a lot of stuff. This lady, lady of crypto, she's a lady. She's very good in crypto. You can follow her on Twitter. She opened a YouTube channel recently too. And she has a Discord channel. So there's so many places to get information online. And then we have, of course, CoinMarketCap. By the time you read all the websites of each crypto, at least the ones that are making sense, you would have learned a lot. We have CoinMarketCap, we have CoinGecko. You would have learned a lot, for real. And when you say crypto information, when you just Google it, you see plenty of websites to learn a lot from. Really, we have millions of this is an information era. So let's take advantage of it. So like I said, I've already addressed different kinds of crypto job. Then, now that you know, you've picked an area you want to focus on, and you learn, you ask yourself, what do I need to learn to get better in this area? For example, now, as a social media manager, there are things, there are areas you need to learn. What is the thing that they look out for in me? Social media managers, community managers, of course, every skill needs results. You have to present a result. But some skills are more result demanding than others. For example, now, community management, the KPIs, followings, engagements show how much the strategies you're applying, how much result is giving. So you need to ask yourself, so how do I grow a community? How do I improve social media handles? It does not have an engagement. How do I increase engagement? Learn to ask the right questions. If you know how to ask Google the right questions, Google will give you answer back. There's some question people come to ask me in my DM. I'm like, tell you don't see Google to ask this question. Because if you are going to Google to ask a question and then you come back with some results, I'll tell you, okay, no, leave this one, start with this one. But then you're coming to and ask me first. I'll still send it back to Google because you need to learn that the resources you need are available before you. The reason why you need a coach is to help you. You need a coach to help you to see. No. Don't do this one. Okay, apply this one. Okay, this is how you can tweak this one based on experience and all of that. But you need to be able to put in your own effort too. If not, you always want to be spoon-fed all the time. Now, what else? Now you know your skill, the skill you want. You start learning about it. You start learning about crypto. Now that you know the basic, it's time to look out for. They say, okay, they need someone with the experience. How do you get the experience? You go look for internship opportunities, and then you look for ambassadorship roles. These are roles that you don't need experience to go for. When they ask you for, as an intern, to bring a CV, they just want to know which skills you have. Now, you need to have you need to have your perfect introduction ready, always ready. It helps me all the time to craft whatever it is, from CV or to resume to update. I update I always update my perfect intro because opportunities are always everywhere. I don't have to come and start scripting it again. When I meet someone on LinkedIn and I want to introduce myself, I gotta copy hello, my name is this. I copy all my this thing, touch it up a bit, and then I send it to people like, oh wow, I have no idea you can do all these things. It happened to me with an Indian guy. This last December, we were chatting about a particular writing role, and he was like, he just said, okay, let me introduce myself to you. He introduced himself. We were like, wow, okay. I sent him my own. Like, oh, I had no idea. We're just talking about writing normally. So you're having your bio handy helps you a lot. Helps you a lot. So if you still want me to help you go through some of these things, please send it to my email or send it to my DM. I'll try and bring out time and attend to them. So you now start applying. When you start applying, look out for beginner startup roles. No matter how knowledgeable you think you know about a particular role, start small and grow. Let it be that they are wild about your results, and then they cannot give you a bigger role, or you cannot start applying for a bigger role. Gain more confidence by starting small. Gain confidence by starting small with a smaller role, and then climb up the ladder from there. And so start applying. Start applying to some of these jobs via some of these job sites. But then remember what I said about job sites. Applying via job sites is not enough. Chances are they might never see your own application might be buried in other people's applications, which is why you find the name of the company. You go to LinkedIn. You find them, look for someone there, or go to their Twitter handle. Check, some of them have "we are hiring" on their website, on their Twitter handle, or on their individual LinkedIn handles. The people that are working in the company, the handle. And then you chat them up. Maybe the CEO, the marketing person, like, okay, I noticed you're looking for so and so person. My name is this, and I found out that you're looking for so and so person. This is what I can do. This is what I can do. Here is my resume, or here are samples of my work. Now, if you're a writer or someone that you have a skill set that needs proof, like writing, graphic design. Start making designs. Someone told me that they were asking, I don't have any experience. I was like, you say you're a writer. So how many content have you written about in crypto? She said not. She said none. I'm like, how do you want to prove it? Just pick a topic and write about it. Pick a design and make. Pick a video and edit. You don't need a job to build a portfolio. You don't need a job to build a portfolio, really. You don't. All you don't need a job to start building a particular portfolio. Internship and ambassadorship gives you opportunity to start building a portfolio. And if you have a skill like, what do you call it? Have a skill like writing, graphic design, and all these things, that video editing, all of them. Video editing, all of them. You can build a portfolio on your own. Stay on your own and start doing things randomly. Play with apps, play with softwares, play with content, play with strategies. Start browsing strategies. Start applying those strategies. Okay, oh, this one did not work. I applied this one, no. How do you think I learned how to monetize my WhatsApp? These are things I learned by myself. I was applying and practicing. It will give me results. I will try. It don't give me results. Okay, this one did not work. Why didn't it work? Start doing this. Try and error when you are not under the pressure to look for a job. Will help you a lot. A lot. And I'm rounding up now. We'll continue Monday. And then I sent people community links, about 3 Telegram groups to join. That's where your perfect introduction will work. Your perfect introduction will work. That's where it will work. You send it, you send it in, and then craft it. If you need to look over it again, craft it again and send to me. If you can't remember, if you remember every skill, anything you have done, whether crypto related or not crypto related, it must be crypto related, especially if you are new to this space. I didn't start with crypto. I started with where I was. Where I was I could write content for casinos. That was where I was. But then I started, that was sample I used to start getting crypto jobs. But I started asking questions. How do I create crypto threads? How do I create this thing? I started looking for samples. Like I want to emphasize in all my other classes, model. That's why when some persons come and say, how do I do this? I'm like, I've said over and over again, model good results. For example, now a regimen, there's plenty of samples online. Model it first. Arrange your own like their own first. You must copy and paste. You must wait for someone to come and you must copy and paste. Model. Okay, if I say put name up here, I'll not put their own name up here. They put their address here. Of course, email address. Let me put my own email address here. They did this here. Let me do my own like this. Okay, they said this one is the first thing to do is do it like this. Okay, in this scenario, how do I now do it? Model. By the time you model side by side, you now do your own like that. And you start learning small. Like now, for example, for a community manager or a social media manager or even a content writer, you need strategies to build a community. Ask Google. I'm telling you. Okay, as a social media manager now, you need a content calendar. You need, what should I do to grow, to increase more engagement? I'm telling you, if you ask Google now, okay, let's even try it safe. This will be the last thing I'll say and I'll close. Let's ask, we are here now. How to increase engagement on social media. Let's look at it now. Now see, we have plenty, see plenty examples. Like when I just give people tasks to do and they come back and give me what they want to give me, I will just smile. Now look at example. This was even well listed. So persons will come and give me, define things for me, you have to engage community because of whatever. These are simple things. Talk about your topic and not just your brand. Join sessions. Share other people's content. Make your post more visual. That is, you have to create graphics. You have to create kindly mute yourself. You have to create graphics, create polls. Polls and surveys means Ask them questions. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? Run contests and giveaways. This is one of the ways. Okay. Sorry about that. This is me running up now. Sorry about that. So the point I'm trying to make is, you need strategies. Oh, nice one. Nice one, Ihoma. Well done on your efforts. Nice one. Maybe you can send it to me so I can look at it too.
Come on, clear this.
All right, so these are strategies to increase engagement. The more you apply strategies, the more you know what is not working. You ask why is it not working, you improve on it and keep on improving and improving and improving. Practice will make we get to make you become better in these non-tech jobs. So I hope that, yeah, well done. You're growing. I hope that we've been able to, I'll be able to ask questions now. So if you have any questions from this session, send it to my mail. Please, not my DM, please. Send it to my mail so I can easily see them there and attend to them. Send it to the mail, valucopglobal@gmail.com. You send it to my DM, get buried in over 100 of messages. So please send it to the email so I can attend to it. So I believe we were gingered to start again. Don't stop until you get the result you're looking for. That's my challenge this evening. Don't stop until you get the result you're looking for. So, did we get anything this evening? At least the ginger. I came with fire this evening. Did we learn anything? Did we learn anything? Okay. So give yourself to more learning. Keep it simple. If you have questions, ask Google first, then bring your answers, compile the answers you got, and send to my mail. I can now this thing. Of course, I was recording this video, so you will get this video in the group. You get this video in the group. I will upload it to the YouTube channel and then send the link to the group. So keep on, you get results. I am so sure of it. I believe strongly in my spirit man that you get results. I just need people to be a little bit more committed to these things. So see you on Monday. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Ma.
It's not enough.